Hello friends! Today I'll be sharing some free resources, yeah, you've heard right, free, that I gathered during these past few years while attending art events, workshops, and courses. As a self-taught artist and as a person on a budget, I know how difficult it is to afford art schools and classes, so I'm here to help. When it comes to character design, I can't recommend enough the blog of Ron Doucet, aka Fluby Nubi, or Flubai Nubai. He's an art director in the animation industry, and he loves sharing his knowledge on storyboard, drawing, and character design, as well as analyzing shot by shot well-known animated films. I was first introduced to this post in particular. He talks about the line of action and silhouette, which are two key ingredients to make characters' poses look more dynamic and appealing. What I love about his blog posts is that there are a lot of drawing analysis, and this helped me a lot to better understand all the concepts. He also created a whole character design course for free. It covers all the topics you need to know, from what character design means to how you can build a related portfolio, and I find it so useful and precious. If you're already educated about character design and you're looking for inspiration and exploring different art styles, then you'll love the Character Design References platform. In addition to all the beautiful character-focused art, I really enjoy flipping through their visual library. Basically, all the drawings and the step-by-step tutorials are organized into topics, and all the topics are organized into Pinterest boards. Let's say I'm looking for a different way to stylize hair. Instead of spending hours and hours on the internet, I go to the specific board and see a bunch of artists' design put together. As you may notice, there are so many categories that it could take months to explore them, so I suggest you to first do the character design course by Ron Doucet and then come back to this website for more practice and examples. Another great platform that will teach you how to draw for free is drawabox.com. At first, it was weird for me to learn drawing because in my head, drawing was putting on paper things I observed in real life. Like, I was able to draw people and nature, but I couldn't draw things from my imagination. The result would look too stiff and off. Now I know that learning to draw means more than that. It means understanding shapes, 3D space, and volumes. These are also known as fundamentals, and you can find lots of books and courses about them, but this is fortunately for free and it gives you all the information you need. Each lesson has a written explanation and an in-depth video tutorial. I guarantee you that your drawing skills will improve so much after following this class, and you'll also be able to draw things from your imagination. Proko is a well-known platform, but I just couldn't leave it out of this list. I usually follow their videos on YouTube and learn so much about anatomy. I mean, how to simplify anatomy, because I already have plenty of books about the realistic complex anatomy. I truly recommend the gesture drawing videos because once you learn how to draw bodies, you really need to make them acting and moving. Talking about figure drawing, there are a couple of platforms where you can find references and do a lot of practice. Of course, it's much more useful drawing people in real life, but this is not always an option. So whenever you want to draw bodies, you can go to adorkastock.com and set a time per pose, then click play and start drawing in your sketchbook. Photos are really genuine and spontaneous, and people are dressed, unlike the other platforms that I'll mention. I usually set 1 minute poses for quick warm up, then I choose 2 minutes and 5 minutes poses in the end. On lineofaction.com, you can find even more references organized in categories like animals, hands and feet, faces, and so on. Let's say I want to practice hand drawing. I select this option, then I'm able to choose whether to draw female or male hands or both. Then I usually select the class mode so that I can warm up with quick poses and then draw longer poses. QuickPoses.com basically works the same. If you love the video format more like I do, then you should check out these two YouTube channels. New Masters Academy, where you can find some lessons from their paid courses, but what I usually look for are their timed figure drawing sessions. You can go to their playlists and choose between nude or no-nude sessions. These are basically time photos like the ones you find on the other platforms I mentioned, but there are also a few live sessions, so it's more like drawing from life. You may have heard of Ahmed Al-Duri channel. He's a great artist and he teaches so well. I always come back to these two playlists in particular, the tutorials and the reference one. I really like the fact he's drawing live and he's explaining every mark he does. You can also take a look at some clips from his paid classes. I can guarantee you that you'll still find and learn something new. Lighting can make such a big difference when it comes to illustration. If you look at a drawing that only has flat colors, you'll feel that something is missing, but if you add just a few lighter edges, you'll be impressed. Lighting and shadows are the key ingredients to achieving volumes and believability. Richard Yot has written a whole book about light for visual artists, but he has also shared a few free pages about lighting basics. Jeremy Vickery as well talks about light and color in his channel called Lighting Mentor, along with other videos about digital painting. Paul Felix Notes is like a guide with in-depth analysis of composition, perspective, and lighting. It was written by Felix, a veteran Disney artist who kindly shares his expertise and knowledge in here. There are only 20 pages in total and they're very easy to read since everything is explained through drawings. Now this is like a whole new chapter in this video since all the following resources are all about art analysis and artist stories and interviews. Clipstudio.net has this kind of archive called Art Rocket where you can find lots of drawing tutorials and art advice from professional artists. I first discovered this interview with one of my favorite artists, Blue Birdie, and from there this has become one of my favorite pages. If you love reading artist interviews, I have a very cute page dedicated to them. It's called For Artists. I personally contact artists, especially in the traditional art field, and ask them about their beginnings, their struggles and motivation, their thoughts on important topics such as publishing books or running a small business. And of course, I also ask them what their favorite art tools are. I think reading their stories is a great source of inspiration and encouragement to pursue your dreams. Last but not least, I want to bring to your attention this interesting talk by the artist and art director Iris Modi. I first listened to it during an online art event during the pandemic, and I'm glad to see that it's now available for everyone. She talks about appeal and design in art in the most simple and genuine way. I still come back to this video when I'm struggling with an illustration because it's like going quickly over all the fundamentals. So for those who made it to this point of this video, I have a bonus resource. It's the Great Art Explained channel and is the perfect place for both artists and art enthusiasts. Every video is focused on one piece of art and it breaks it down from the history to the technique and meaning. Master studies are a great way to try new materials and styles and get inside the artist's head. Let me know in the comments if you've ever done a master study. Personally, I did it just once a long time ago. I think it was a Raffaello artwork. Anyway, I could definitely do it more often. So these were all the free resources I could think of. I've made a sort of guide on my Substack page, illustration notes, where you can find all the mentioned platforms better organized. I'll let you the link in the description. Thank you for watching this video and see you in the next one. Bye!